the end as well, and then kind of again talking about like kind of it suddenly dawning on you that it's work, was we were playing when we were playing in Japan, and we'd gone out there, and three of us we'd gone out separately, not the three girls, it was me, drummer, and the keyboardist, yeah. And we'd got upgraded to like the Premier economy or whatever it is in British Airways, and the Klaxons were there, and we were like, oh look, they all get to fly premium economy, lucky them. But we'd all got kind of upgraded, so we were like, this is great. But we didn't really see them for the rest of the time that we were there. But in Japan there was just like so many artists out there that we ended up just doing loads of really stupid, crazy things. Like we did karaoke with James Blunt. Can you what? I unearthed a picture of the three of us with him. Because I was just like, you have these memories and you kind of think, did that really happen? And then I saw this picture and I was like, oh my God, we all look like we're having the worst time. But we just couldn't turn it down. We were like, we've got to go and do karaoke with James Blunt, because it's like that people want to hear that, and that's just a stupid thing to go and do. So
what were you singing?
I can't remember what we were singing, probably like ABBA, but he was there with one of his, like, I don't know who this person was, but one of his kind of crew, and they sang the Eminem and Dido track.
Right.
So, and James Blunt sang Dido, of course he did. So we were wetting ourselves. We were just absolutely wetting ourselves. That was really, really funny, because we were just kind of like, this is like, they didn't want the boys to come, they just wanted us to come. So it's all a bit fucking weird and creepy anyway. But yeah, we were like, we've got to know what does he sing at karaoke, and then obviously that's what he sings. But yeah, so that was fun. He was perfectly polite, it wasn't actually that kind of creepy. The crew guy was more creepy. But yeah, that was just a really fun trip. And then we met up with the Klaxons on like one of the last nights. We ended up doing karaoke with another session with like three other bands who were out there, and I can't remember who they were, but it was just kind of that situation where there were so many bands from Britain doing Summer Sonic that you all just end up kind of getting taken out. But yeah, we met up with the Klaxons in like a kind of, I think it was like a rum bar, and got hideously trashed with them, like absolutely hideously trashed, and then ended up having like 3 hours sleep before a 14-hour flight back to the UK. We had to there's this picture where when we came down to the lobby in the morning, and like people were like, prepared, like, want a picture with you, and we're all just kind of grey, you just have drunk far too much and been up far too long. Because that's the thing, we discovered Pocari Sweat when we were in Japan. I don't know if you've had it, but it's amazing. It's like an ionized water, so because obviously it's so hot in Japan in summer, so they have like these kind of, to get the ions back in, and the good salts back into your body. So we found Pocari Sweat, and we found that if you mixed it with vodka, you got absolutely shit-faced. It was like a really, really hilarious drunk. I don't know the science, but we were all like, it must, because of the salts, it must just get into your bloodstream quicker. Anyway, so we'd all just got completely, we'd be like in drinking Pocari Sweat, so then went out with the Klaxons, got absolutely trashed, and then had this awful picture with fans, and then got on a flight where we would all been separated, and I ended up sitting in the middle aisle on a 14-hour non-stop flight next to this Japanese guy who looked incredibly awkward and uncomfortable with the fact that I was sat next to him, and then the guitar tech for Travis, who would not stop talking to me like the whole way back, and I was just, that's the worst.
For 14 hours?
Pretty much. When you just, because I couldn't sleep, I'm just a terrible sleeper, so I don't sleep when I'm on transport, so I was just like, had headphones in, and he'd just kind of just keep tapping me on the shoulder to tell me some story or
Sounds very nice.
It was so annoying. 14 hours. It's like playing Tetris and everything, like, fuck off, leave me alone. I'm dying inside. So yeah, that Japanese trip, that was really fun, just because of who we got to meet, what we got to do, and so yeah, that will always stay in my memory.